Hi, I'm Leon Lovelace, and this is Unstoppable Force. Now, I'm going to do a news story on Michelle Obama's speech about Donald Trump. At first, I wasn't going to do it because Jimmy Dore already did one on his show, so I thought I'm probably not going to do it. But then I saw this story, and it just fired me up because Michelle Obama, the article talks about how because of Donald Trump, Michelle Obama had to jump in and start campaigning against him. But really, the mainstream media is actually criticizing him, all the time right now, especially with the tape of him talk about sexually assaulting women. So I mean, with all the mainstream media and the Young Turks, the TYT network, criticizing him, why does she feel like she has to jump in too? Because there's already everybody and their brothers attacking him and talk about how he's a disgrace and he needs to get out. Even Republicans are saying, Trump, you need to get out. They said he needs to drop out of the race right now. And that's pretty surprising. So, with all this going on about this criticism, why does she feel like she has to jump in? Because everybody else is saying, this is terrible and how could we vote for a guy like that? So, I mean, and then she talked about the speech was a pretty good emotional speech. Cause I mean, she really had some good writers write down just a great speech. But the thing is that now, at least, if you're a TYT viewer like I am, you know that just we need more than just a great emotional speech. We need some good policy in there, especially after Bernie running. We need some good policy in there. And she went on about how he's a disgrace and how it just hurts to hear him just say those kind of things. And it's emotional. It's gonna catch people, but now we need more than just some emotional stuff because Obama gave us that in '08. So yeah, we especially as younger people, we've heard all the emotional stuff and getting us fired up, but we need more than that. We need policy, and she didn't give us policy. So I mean, she did talk about how she was shook to her core. But was she shook to her core whenever Obama's talk about, you know, um, doling out drone strikes in Syria and Yemen and Qatar and Iraq and Iran? Not Iran, but Iraq. I mean, there's a lot of people just getting killed. A bunch of innocent people getting killed by these drone strikes. Did that shake her to her core? How about just in the U.S.? How about people of Flint, and not just Flint, but there's plenty of other communities around the U.S. where their drinking water is it's contaminated. So we need to get that water cleaned up. Obama even went to Flint, and he didn't even get to send any extra money. He didn't send in emergency services to get over there and fix the water in Flint. So I mean, that should have shook her to her core too. So there's a few other things that are going wrong, especially with the North Dakota pipeline. All those Native Americans are peacefully demonstrating against it. They're getting attacked by the police. That should be shaking her to her core too. So I mean, there's a few other things that are going on that should be shaking to her core too. So I also think that maybe she's jumping in now because she's trying to feel out to see if maybe she wants to run as maybe for the U.S. House of Representatives or maybe the U.S. Senate too because she's not gonna have to campaign nearly as much as if she wanted to run as president. So I'm thinking maybe she wants to jump in and campaign some because of course you're not gonna have to campaign as much as a president, and she's seen that firsthand, so she kind of knows she'd be able to handle that much campaigning. So I'm thinking maybe she wants to see if she wants to run for the U.S. House of Representatives. This is just me projecting that that's why she's jumping in now to see if she could deliver, a handful of good speeches over a few weeks, and if she could project out, if she could do that for, a couple months, that she'd be able to get in the House of Representatives. And then since those elections are going to be a little more regional than with the presidency or even a gubernatorial race, that's going to be easier for her to win because I mean, there's no way her being married to Barack Obama. There's no way she's going to be a real progressive, fighting to actually raise taxes on the rich and just crack down on Wall Street and really fight for free public university, free public college, for everybody. There's no way she's going to be before all those things. So, I mean, I just think she's going to be just a centrist, and I don't know. So if she does happen to do this, we really need to look out and see what she wants to do. I mean, it's going to be hard to know because it'd be her first term, but I mean, don't if she does run, don't look at her and think she's going to be a progressive, because I highly doubt she's going to be those things. So just thanks for watching, and if you like these videos, subscribe.